Yo folks, and welcome to the channel. My name is Bork, and today's video we'll be doing a should you polls for Anne's, Luna Tower information, the events coming, the animes, not to mention we'll do some JP polls at the end. Let's go ahead and jump right into this. So if you go into the notes right here, you will see Anne is going to be appearing, and just note she is going to be from the Kingdom of Mysteria. So this is actually going to be a crossover event, which is pretty interesting. If you're wondering who are the characters from Mysteria, it's going to be these three characters. But let's go ahead and talk about Anne and see what she is capable of. So if you go here onto the JP sites, just note she is S rank. She is actually a really good unit. In some cases, she is only a must pull for clan battle, top 10, top 50 people. If you're wondering why, her UB deals extraordinary damage. She deals excellent magic attack buffs. Most of all, action speed is going to be a thing for her, which is absolutely insane because not a lot of magic units have that, especially dealing high magical damage. So her UB is going to be dealing the single target sweet damage, and not to mention increasing magical attack of the character being protected by spirits. And if you're wondering how do you get the spirits buff, it's going to be from her skill 2. Essentially, all of the allies that are rage centered on you, so pretty much around Anne, will be getting a spirit buff, which will provide magical attack power and not to mention action speed. If you're wondering, Anne is going to be sitting right around like the middle-ish, I think. So she is not going to be too far away. No, actually, she's going to be sitting in the back, but she is stupid close to Arisa. So she's probably going to be pretty near like Ilia's and all of them, but she's also probably going to be providing buffs to important characters such as, you know, where is Summer Carol? Actually, Kyoka probably might not get the buff, but Summer Carol, I'm pretty sure she will get the buffs. But what matters is that Anne is going to be providing huge buffs to everyone with her action speed, and not to mention her single target advantage is going to be insane with her UB and her skill 1. Let's go ahead and jump into JP really quick so we can see what her skills are all about. So here we're going to run this stage specifically, and let's go ahead and show her capabilities. We're running Miyako and Anne right here. Honestly, her skills look pretty cool, and I'm kind of excited to show you what her kit looks like. So if we slow it down a little bit, that's going to be her skill 2 right there, the first thing she casts. And this is going to be the spirit buff where she gets action speed, magical attack buffs, and not to mention the spirit buff. So they're going to have like this little sort of like AoE thing going on right there, or like a little glowing aura. And just note, Miyako is not getting it even though she is so far away. Let's go ahead and look at her Union Burst right here. Oh, we weren't able to cast it. There we go. So this centaur looking dude, like probably one of like the clan battle bosses, he's going to be dealing massive single target magical attack damage. Let's go ahead and jump back really quick. I want to see if Ilia is actually going to be getting this buff. Ilia and Koka specifically, because those are going to be core units that we need to run in for a clan battle specifically. Where is our Ilia's? She's going to be right here. So if they get the buff, that'll make her even better because that's going to make anyone who runs magic teams specifically deal more damage in the clan battles. So right there, yep, there you go. You are seeing it. Ilia and Summer Carol are going to be getting the buff. So she honestly becomes a staple unit for a lot of magical teams, even though Ilia dies right there because, you know, Ilia's doing Ilia things because she kind of kills herself. As we can see, Anne is going to be quintessential for magical teams. That's what we wanted to see right there, right? So if you're wondering, is she going to be a core unit for magic teams? Absolutely. She is a must pull specifically for clan battle people, top 10, top 50. But just note, she is a non-limited character, so she is going to be in the permanent pool, but this is probably going to be the best time you can get her. Just note, you might get her during, you know, a pre-fest or something. I have gotten her on an off banner, but if you're competitive in clan battle, this is probably the best time. I know competitive clan battle people already know that they're going to be pulling for her because she is that good. But for a majority of us free-to-plays and people who are on a budget, newer players, do not pull for Anne. She's not like the character that you want. But if she's your waifu, then ignore me, you know, do whatever you want. And this is going to be appearing from March 10th through March 23rd. With the Twin Flowers of Astrum, we're going to be getting the Mysteria friends like we talked about. We're actually going to be getting Lu for free. And I think she's going to be a decent PvP character. Don't quote me on that. And not to mention that this character is going to be appearing. We'll do like a full review on all of these characters, Lu and the Dragon Chica. I know the Dragon Chica is going to be a waifu for a couple of folks. We're also going to get to know them via the exclusive story. So that's going to be pretty cool. Not to mention, we're going to be getting 1.5x normal EXP, which means, you know, for player EXP, you're going to get more stuff. For newer players, this is really cool. We're going to be getting lineups, so more IO shards, more Lu shards. Lu shards are going to be, you know, for this character right here, and she's pretty adorable. Probably get her to 3-star just in case she's usable in some areas. And then we're also going to get the March clan battle. Just note that this event's going to be appearing March 10th through March 23rd. And then the March clan battle is going to be appearing from March 17th through 3/22 or March 22nd. This clan battle, I'm not so sure if Anne's going to be necessary. She might be like necessary on like, you know, the off bosses, but I don't think magic is going to be viable against the Minotaur because he's going to absolutely decimate, stun, push everyone back, and his damage is going to be significant. But if you want to run Anne, she's going to be really good because remember, she can provide action speed, which is really rare, especially for magic people. We're also going to be getting normal quest drop 2x. That is going to be appearing 3/14 or March 14th through March 19th. So I think that's a little bit before March Clan Battle because March Clan Battle is March 14th or March 17th. So, you know, make sure to farm up normal quest drop. But most importantly, we're getting level ups on our furniture. So Karen, snack table, the potion, mana creation device. Make sure to go into your guild house and upgrade them. We'll talk about what that is a little bit later. That is going to be really important so you can get more stuff done throughout the day. And not to mention, hard quest drop is going to be starting March 19th through March 24th. So hard quests, make sure to farm up those memory shards, get your stuff. That is going to be good. And here's going to be a summary of everything. And is only going to be appearing from March 10th to March 23rd. It's only going to be like barely 2 weeks, so it's a little bit sped up or kind of normal. I would say you don't have to pull for her for a majority of characters or majority of people, but if you like Anne, and not to mention if you're competitive in clan battle, she's definitely a phenomenal unit. Let's go ahead and talk about Luna Tower right here. As always, huge thank yous to Choco for providing the information, and we are using the public version because this is heavily crowded. So the main core units, of course, are going to be June, Nozomi, Miyumi, Makoto, and Christina. No surprise to anyone because, you know, Miyumi and Christina, they're kind of like really overpowered, and Makoto, she's kind of a staple. Let's go ahead and run that team really quick so you guys can see what this is all about in Luna Tower. Obviously, I'm not in like the highest floor, but the thing is, I'm on a floor where essentially I can take advantage of all these characters, and I think they're dead. So let me run a full heal really quick. I am doing what I can with like the Luna Towers. I just want to see how strong this team is. So it's going to be Christina, Miyumi, and then June, and then where is my Nozomis? I know Makoto's up here. Nozomi, where art thou? There you are. Let's go ahead and see if this team crushes because we already know it's going to crush because Christina, Nozomi, Miyumi, Makoto, June, they're like just so strong. But we are facing a physical tank right here, the Golem. They can break this Golem in two. Yeah, we are definitely breaking this Golem in two. Diana with the stuns and pushing back the Junes, but our Nozomi is right there to do some tanking as well. So with June, with Nozomi, plenty of essentially tanking. Not to mention they get a little bit of heals, I think, after like, you know, the Luna Tower battle is over. Miyumi with the big deeps, not to mention she has crazy amounts of lifesteal. You know, June right here, she's trying to heal herself up with the barriers. And yeah, they're making short work of everything. Miyumi with the AoE. That pushback is huge because it gets Nozomi. Oh man, we lost our Miyumi right here. So maybe the team is not meant for this floor specifically. If this happens to you, just retreat. You get the point. That's going to be the team. I need to do some upgrades and work on that. But yeah, Luna Tower, good stuff. I know people are crushing it. I'm sure you guys have already done 210 plus. But I just wanted to provide this information. I'll leave links as always down below because this is always helpful. So huge thank yous to Choco as always. All right, let's go ahead and jump into some arena and talk about the latest things happening in the anime because I'm super stoked about that. You know, we're in episode 9 of the anime. Also, if you've been watching this far in the video, thanks so much. But if you don't want to listen about the anime, I understand. This is where I get to weave out with everyone, all right? So the anime right now, okay? We are in episode 9, the latest episode, and some huge, crazy stuff just dropped. I'm not going to... This is a spoiler alert, all right? If you have not caught up in the anime, click off the video. I understand. You know, like, comment, subscribe if you like it. But let's jump back into it. Episode 9 was crazy when Labritha pretty much fought Kaiser, and Labritha got absolutely decimated at the very end. It was kind of like, whoa, Kaiser, she might actually lose, or, you know, for another spoiler, he might actually lose. And I was like, oh dang, Labritha is definitely flexing on us. I hope she appears soon. She's not. She's probably a year 2 like character. And the way she went out, The thing is, though, I don't think Labritha is going to be, essentially out for the count. She's probably going to get put back in, sort of like how Nenica is being used by Kaiser, because, Kaiser does not have magical powers, apparently, in the series because of the fights that she's been pretty much doing with Yuki. So over time, she's lost magical power, hence why she's using shadows in this specific version, and there's no shadows in the game, really. So it's a different universe and everything because Kaiser still has her magic. Timelines, we're kind of playing on like that fake grand order sort of deal, but it's really cool how they're playing things out. I don't think they'll kill anyone off really in, Princess Connect. Technically, the character like Kasumi's other version, like the Neko girl, she's technically in hibernation. So if they actually kill Labritha, that'll be surprising, but I don't think so. I think she's gonna be put into like, a suspended state, sort of the way Nenica is in the anime, where, Nenica's powers are essentially being abused by Kaiser. The way the anime is essentially overflowing with information and the way things are changing and the way Yuki is sort of maturing, I wonder how Yuki is going to react, because Labritha has been talking to Yuki, our main boy, quite frequently, and you can definitely tell he's matured like over time, because he's like, oh, I remember Yui and all that stuff. I was like, dang, there's actual character development. Not to mention, Peko still has to confess to Carol that she's like, the princess, even though technically Carol already knows. Plus, I'm shipping Peko and Carol. The anime is on fire with season 2 because it's more plot heavy than season 1 was. Season 1 was more happy-go-lucky, more Konosuba, like funny style. And then this one, they're really like focusing on the plot at the end. There's definitely hilarious comedic moments still like put in there. Like there's a few jabs, but you can definitely tell like the director and everyone is more all in the story. It's still wholesome, but they really want to get like an actual plot going. And I don't know if we're gonna get a season 3. I love Princess Connect. Of course I want a season 3. Maybe they'll stop at the point where we fight Kaiser. Maybe we don't fight Kaiser. Well, maybe we fight Carol. I don't know, but the anime is really fun. I'm so happy to post like the little gifs, and I'm so happy if you're watching this part of like, the gotcha video, because we get to talk about the anime. There's like no other platform where we get to talk about the anime, but since this is a Princess Connect and a lot of us play the gotcha because of the anime, I feel like you guys would sort of understand, because there's not anyone really covering the anime for Princess Connect really, and I just love how everything is sort of flowing. The tone and everything is just completely different from season 1 though. Like I just have to say that, because season 2, it feels like they used all of the gacha money that we've been spending here and placed it into, the actual anime, which is what you want to see at the end of the day. Like if our hard-earned like gacha money is going back into the franchise, that's essentially all we want to do. But yeah, so that is going to be today's episode, covering Princess Connect and stuff. We got the animes flowing. Anne is going to be here. She must pull specifically for clan battle people and specifically for people who are top 10, top 50. She is not limited. She's going to be a permanent character. All right, I just want to emphasize non-limited, so you don't have to pull for her. If you're clan battle focused, she's going to be absolutely insane and probably one of the best units we're going to have for quite some time. And as always, huge thank yous to Shako. And oh man, the lead up, episode 12, I think it's going to be crazy for Princess Connect. Anyways, if you made it this far in today's video, consider subscribing, dropping a like, leaving a comment. Follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter. Once we have 30,000 subs, we're doing a giveaway. Thanks so much. Have yourself a fantastic day. And when I was talking about upgrades, make sure to level up your furnitures. All right, so that's what we were talking about. So this stuff right here, this is probably going to be leveled up. I forget how you do that. How do you level? I think you like click it. Yeah, it's gonna do like max level. You can increase it. So actually, can I do that now? I'm gonna click Karen's desk really quick. I need to verify if Karen's desk can actually be leveled up. So right now it cannot be, but next patch on March 10th, it will be upgradable. Okay, cool. Thanks everyone, and see you guys in the next one.